What's going on, everybody? It's your boy JAYBO, and I appreciate you all coming back to the fourth smoke session. Today we're smoking on apple fritters again. I got a whole zip of this, so it's gonna be a little minute, and it's rolled up in a mango hemp leaf. Now, I know I said I'd be smoking papers more because I pack a little too much in the hemps, but today we have a guest star. Everybody, I'd like to introduce you to the homie Jake.
What's up, y'all?
And today we're just gonna be smoking, chatting. A little different episode, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get right into it. You know, out of habit, no matter what, when I light the blunt, even if I'm inside, I use a little wind protector with my hand. It's just a habit. It's stupid and it doesn't make sense, but I do it anyways.
How do you feel about being a cat uncle?
You're not just calling me a cat uncle.
It's kind of what you are. You got two cats in your gaming room here.
I used to be afraid of cats growing up because they had retractable claws. So there was always this. My childhood neighborhood had like 3 streets that led out of the neighborhood, and the middle street my homies lived down. The street to the right of my house was kind of like the exit to the neighborhood. It's how you get to other people's houses. And then the street to the left was the only one that was like the whole road was shaded, covered in trees, and there was cats running around.
Yeah.
I didn't like that shit.
Honestly, though, I used to be afraid of cats, too. I hated cats. I was always a dog person. But now they got thrown 2 cats.
I've always wanted dogs growing up. Dog. But when I started getting roommates and they'd have cats, cats started to grow on me. And then living with my last roommate, being high and watching his cat all the time, I would just like, when I was moving out, I was like, I could do cats.
Wait a minute, so why do you hate me for having cats here?
Because they're also a pain in my ass. They're ridiculous to watch when you're high, and it's better to have them in pairs. Everything is better in pairs. Except for like beta fish.
Yep, that's true. But if I'm a little confused. You like them in pairs, but you just want to kill Yeti and keep Kiki. Every day I walk in this house, you tell me how you only want 1 cat and 1 cat only.
No.
And it's crazy how one is black and one's gray, so I see a little prejudice here. But 2
I
cats.
like the black cat.
I'm not. You can be prejudiced in any way. You don't have to be one or the other.
Look, man. As annoying as they are, you hate to love them. And love to hate them.
I love to hate them. So, you said you're a dog. What's your favorite dog?
Man, my dream dog, or like when I always figured I was like done and settled, I'd get a English bulldog, because I felt like that was like what rich, successful people had. And then that English bulldog would kind of raise, his name would be like Champ or Dude or something stupid. And then he would kind of raise my next dog, which would be a nice beefy Rottweiler named like Apollo or something. What about you?
I think you already know this. I think you already know this answer, and hopefully I'm not judged by all.
You will be.
By the crowd, but as a 26-year-old man, I may say, I gotta go with the Doodle. I gotta go with the Labradoodle. Affectionate, smart dogs. Not too big, not too small. Nobody wants a Shih Tzu. I don't want anything I can punt. I don't want anything I can punt across the line.
I don't know. I'll take a Frenchie.
Oh.
See, and that's another thing that I always wanted in twos. When I would play Minecraft, I would always name the dogs Benji and Frankie. And for whatever reason, I translated that to having two nice little expensive French bulldogs.
Yeah.
And I mean, originally it was two males, Benji and Frankie. But not that I would go out and just intentionally breed them. But if it happened, it happened. So I think a male, Benji, and then a female, Frankie.
Okay. See, I like that medium-sized dog. I feel like if you get a Shih Tzu or like a little Yorkie or like a Chihuahua, they're just yappers. But I also am not fond of like the big-ass, huge-ass dogs that just slobbers everywhere and stinks.
Yeah.
It's like a mastiff.
I don't like
Rottweilers. Usually pretty. I like Rottweilers because they're cool, and I've had a lot of my family. But like personally, just a bigger, aggressive dog. I know it's how you raise them, but sometimes it just flips in an instant.
I don't like the big slobbery dogs. I don't like the shedding dogs.
Yeah, the shedding.
But like,
fuck these cats.
big dogs, I'd prefer big dog. I don't even know what a medium-sized dog technically is. I guess like a Shiba Inu. No,
Shiba Inu.
right? What was Milo?
Milo was like a schmedium. He's like that schmedium.
The thing is, but what would you? Okay, so what would you call a medium? Because like I would do a Doberman, but I consider the Doberman's a large dog.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying. I would not do a Doberman, call it a medium. I'd do a Doberman, I'd have a Doberman.
What do I consider a medium dog?
Like an English Bulldog? I mean, that would be a medium, right?
Yeah.
It's not a small. I'm thinking small. I'm thinking Chihuahua, Yorkie, Dachshund.
I'm hitting blanks right now. I don't know why I can't. Like a medium dog,
Can we get off the
mid-sized dog.
topic of dogs, bro? I don't think anybody cares.
Oh, real quick. Oh no, actually, you're the host. You're about to ask me something. You go first.
Do you know what got you into smoking?
They're taking C.
Or how it began?
How it began?
That's kind of a topic I was going to touch on solo.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I didn't care for doing anything when I was like freshman, sophomore year. I gotta say junior year. I had a lot of friends that did it. It's almost like the only thing they did. Like if you're not skipping school, or if you're not doing homework, or if you're not doing this, or going to a football game, or this and that, you're smoking somewhere. Doesn't matter if you're hotboxing your car. Doesn't matter if it's in the bleachers from your high school play. It don't matter where you're at. You're smoking. You're just smoking. So I think I almost got thrown into like that crowd. But I remember smoking harsh ass gars. Game Green, White Owls. I think White Owl back then was my favorite, but I was bullshitting. It was still pretty shitty. Swishers, terrible. I'm trying to think of the real cheap ones. That's
It's
like
crazy.
Super cheap.
Swishers, that's the real cheap one that everyone would start out with. And people rag on them so hard now. But I still see some people smoking on them. Which is crazy to me, but I don't know. I maybe one day I'll go back and I'll buy a Swisher and
Just for nostalgia?
re-experience it. Why not? We used to
Feel
smoke Game Greens, Game Blues.
We used to smoke out of soda cans.
Yeah.
Apples.
My first bong was a Gatorade bottle.
Mhm.
I started smoking in 8th grade. I don't know if I got high off of it, because I don't know if I was really inhaling it, but 8th grade, I tried it. I won't say I started smoking. I tried it in 8th grade. And then I probably picked it up in sophomore, junior year. And then I just, kept
Kept it going?
Alright, everybody, that's going to be the end of this video. I appreciate you all coming back for the 4th smoke session. My name's JAYBO. This is the homie Jake. I will catch you next week. Peace.
Hotel Sierra was dead on. We had them on their heels from the start.